Good morning, friends. I am feeling quite slow today. Hi, baby girl. I think today will be mostly doing a lot of cleaning. The rooms are overwhelming me and I'm having a hard time feeling productive, so that is on the list. Then I gotta respond to some emails. And we will see what's next. But first, as always, good morning. Good morning. And good morning. Good morning. Trying to decide which area to start cleaning in. This definitely has a little bit less to do, so I'm tempted, but I think there's some things in like the bedroom office area that I want to pull out to this area, so it might make more sense to clean that first. You guys might notice that the random blender in the middle of the room is finally gone. Moving in has been a process. We rearranged some stuff over the weekend. Willow's going crazy. So there's just a lot of chaos again. The biggest issue I'm finding is that before moving here, I had specific areas for items that they belonged in those areas. So just trying to rearrange things to kind of have like a similar system, but with different furniture, it's a little bit tricky because it's different spaces and we'll figure it out. All right, time to get cleaning. Cleaned the bed because it will most likely be a spot where I put things on to organize, so one step done. Love this blue dresser here. Just feels so random in the space, but I don't have any other storage solutions, so I don't know yet. You know, actually, something that might be kind of cool is to restore it, like strip the blue paint, make it wood, see how that looks underneath. Maybe that'll be a project eventually. Okay, let's keep going. Recently upgraded to a standing desk, so my other desk used to have like kind of like a filing cabinet storage area, and then under here there's nothing. It's like maybe the solution is to get some sort of like cabinet to go under there, but I still want it to look nice. I really like to have like the top there for like the plants in the backgrounds of like my reels and stuff, so maybe I will go to thrift store or restore and see if I can find something eventually. For now, I just have to live with that mess, which I hate. All right, well, I can at least organize a little bit, so let's do it. realizing I haven't cleaned out my work bags. Well, this was from my previous job before, like the job before I was laid off from. And then I still have the one to go through for the one that I did get laid off from recently. So that actually should organize stuff a lot better. It will look a little bit less messy down there, so. And also this bag just needs to be cleaned. Like it's so cute. I love it. But it's also like so dirty because it used to be like have to like sit on the floor wherever I was working, and it just eventually just got like nasty. So that'll be a thing to do on my list, is to clean that up, because it'd be nice to use it again. It's cute. Need to get some new glasses soon. See if you guys can tell. They're like so scratched up. And like the nose pads are all yellow, which I know I could easily replace those, so that's not really the concern. But so my lenses just like to pop out, so I had to super glue the screws in, and every time I tried to tighten the screws it would just come loose again. So it's time, but I also don't want to have to pay for it. So we're gonna live with them for a little bit until I can figure it out. Looking through my work bags, I found my running headphones and some electrolyte powder, and it's really making me want to get back into running again and getting back into shape. And unfortunately, with working for yourself and working from home, I have been slacking on my sleep schedule and have been sleeping in way too late. So maybe if I can get back into the routine of exercising in the morning, I'll start waking up early and get back into a better routine that way. So maybe I'll bring you along for that journey as well. To be continued. I got like a Costco bag of like these liquid IVs, and I like them, but I find that they're a little bit too sweet. Like there's a bit too much added sugar into it. I've tried some where it's like there's no added sugar and it's nasty. So like kind of like a in-between, still enjoyable. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I obviously still have to use these up. I still have like half a bag left, but after that, I'll take your suggestions. Upsetting. It looks like Lego has been chewing on it. Not great if you have to put a plant in there, because it's not going to have the same integrity, and it also not look great. Yeah, so actually realizing that it's supposed to have 3 strings attached like this, so it definitely does not work. Okay, well, I guess that's going to be a toss out then. Okay, the area is relatively clean. Definitely need some sort of organization here, just so I can place things like these notepads, for example. Just I'm not a huge fan of having it just out there. So we'll see what I can find for that. Now, I have to figure out where to put this freaking treadmill. Because I used to have it like right here. Oh, sorry, right here. But now with the stand there, it does not fit there. I also don't love this sticking out this way. Well, I guess that works. Marissa, did you even try? But now there really is no spot for the treadmill. I think it's too tall to go under the couch. I also like having it kind of in a visible spot to make me actually want to pull it out to use it. It could go under the desk area. Not a great look, but most of my videos you can't really see under there anyways. Or it could go under the bed. But right now that's being used as storage for other stuff. Let's just put it up against the wall for now, just so that it's out of the way. And I don't have to keep stepping over it. Hey, Jenny. Sorry. What? What time is it? It's like, where's my phone? Oh yeah, I'm filming on it. Okay, it is noon and I have not eaten yet, so let's have a little break. Eat some breakfast, lunch, figure out what I'm gonna do for that, and then the next step is I have these under the bed storage things, so I'm gonna pull out everything from under the bed, organize it better, also possibly pack away some summer stuff, although it is gonna be warm for the next 2 weeks, so we'll see how much I do. Yeah, okay, I'll see you in a bit. Before I get back to cleaning, I just wanted to show you guys something. The grass is starting to grow. Hi. It's exciting though. We're soon gonna have a lawn to play around in. Yes. All right, let's get back to cleaning. Pulled out the things that were under the bed. All of this stuff can most likely go in the blue dresser here. And then this stuff does not need to be here. So probably bring the sheets into the main area. And then I'm hoping to be able to use these two to go above the fridge to organize the food and stuff on there. All right, let's get to it. We're gonna pack up some summer clothes. There's a bunch of vacuum sealed bags, but I'm not going to vacuum seal it until I have all my summer clothes packed away, which will probably be in a couple of weeks because it's still, like I said, it's still warm out. So for now, we're just gonna pack everything in here and then we'll see how it looks. awesome. So we still have lots of space and it's not even vacuum packed either, so this will be good. To the final boss. Just got to clean up this area and then we are done for the day. You guys see what I mean by the chaos up here? I'm excited to get the 2 bins up there to organize it a bit. Okay, let's do it. Trying to grow some succulents. Wish me luck. I feel like it's always like a 50-50 on whether or not they start rooting, so keep you guys updated. Now it's time to do this. So I'm going to pull out all the food and put it on the table. I realize I just took the leaflet down, so I'm going to pop it back up. Okay, I think I'm done. I've rescued this orchid from the grocery store. And when I say rescue, I mean rescue because it was 50% off, which means it's dying. Never had an orchid before. So you guys have had one before and have good luck. Let me know your tips. I looked it up, and for watering, you want to like soak it for a while until like the silver roots turn green, and then take it out, make sure there's no water, and then like every couple weeks do that. So that is what I'm going to do for now. It looks like they had an extra bloom coming up this way, but of course, because it's at the grocery store, no one was managing it, so it's not attached to a thing here. I'm not sure with this bloom, with it dying, if I should be cutting it back or not, or if it's going to bloom again, so if you guys know. I also bought a fertilizer for it, which I am going to try and use that. I think you're supposed to do it like once every, is it every week or every couple weeks? I'm not sure. I'll look it up and then go from there, but excited. It's pretty. I think for the rest of the day, I'm going to relax. I have a little bit of work to do, so I'm going to get some of that done, and a pretty nice day. I might go for a paddleboard. It's supposed to be nice the next couple weeks, so take advantage of it while the weather is still nice. But yeah, bye.